First and foremost, I want to thank the Most High God for letting me see another day. This is going to be my first official video on my channel. It's going to be a lot of eye-opening content on here, so make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that like button. Share it to your mom and to your dad. Today's topic is going to be about strip clubs and how they were created to corrupt the feminist movement and the devaluement of women. So let's get into it. Strip clubs, they've been around for a minute. They're often used to entertain men and women at bachelorette parties, or just a night out on the town. Lemon pepper wings, alcohol, Crown Royal, hot wings, the usual. But when you look at it, it's actually quite sad. I never understood why so many women, so many ladies are willing to twerk on stage for a couple sweaty dollars in front of men, horny, drunk men, devaluing themselves. They almost look like clowns when you look at the grand scheme of things. Some of these same women are the same ones who are saying they want respect. They want this, they want that, but at the end of the day, you're a show. You're a prop. But it's not their fault, though, because you have to see how they were conditioned and where it came from. As far as American history, strip clubs were considered gentlemen clubs, all right? Gentlemen clubs, they started up around the 1970s, 1980s. They were called gentlemen's clubs because they had to still sugarcoat it, obviously, because back in those days, they were living in the Bible days, right? You know, the good book. They had to keep it Christian. They had to keep it holy. They would entertain the men by lap dancing, the rubbing of the groins, and such and such. But if you want to be real, it goes back further than that to the 5th century with Greece and the 18th century with Britain. But even back then, the women would just show their body parts without making any physical contact with the men. So imagine just a sculpture moving in front of you, showing off their body. All right. All of this was just an agenda to devalue women at the time. But see, women were okay with their roles back then. Maybe some of them weren't, but they wasn't vocal about these issues. They understood that a woman cleaned, cooked, gave the man sexual pleasures whenever he or she wanted to. That's just how it was. They didn't have an issue, but little did they know at the same time, their husbands, their leaders, were setting them up like clowns at a circus, devaluing them, making them look like a piece of meat. Our ancestors, Miss Polly and Ida B. Wells and Rosa Parks and such. These people did not fight and struggle just for the struggle to be ruined. They preached against racism to women, to black women especially. They preached against sexism. They preached against prejudice in the workplace. These are the stuff that they preached against and fought so hard to see it eliminated, all just for 20 years later for it to be gone. All their work to be gone. Everything they lived for to be gone. Yeah, their organization still exists, but it's really only the conscious women, the older women who understood what they fought for, and they're taking the torch and they're running with it. But it starts with us. Our younger generation doesn't give a damn about the feminist struggle. They might tell you they want respect from the men. They might tell you that they want respect from the world, but at the same time, they support these rappers and these social media moguls that support this mess. Okay? Ladies, I love you, but if you're stripping, you're devaluing yourself. You're a piece of meat. That's the whole goal. That was the whole point of strip clubs, to show the world how really low down and dirty women are, to show how worthless women are, even though we know that's not the case, but that was the point. Let's transition into rapping, into the music industry, right? Little Kim, she was a very vulgar artist. She always rapped about her hoo-ha and how many bodies she got and how she cheated on the ex nigga, this, that, and the third. That was just her brand. And she was empowering women. Not in a positive way, in a negative way, giving them the power to look stupid, if you want to be real, to the eyes of the conscious people. City girls. Do do I even have to start? Like come on now. Let's not be ignorant. Let's not just act like this what I'm spitting isn't the real. City girls literally rapped about playing men, talking about how wet their vaginas were, but at the same time they got boyfriends. See, these people don't care. They don't care about the struggle. They don't care about you. They're telling women to basically devalue themselves for a couple dollars and a hard penis while they're married, about to get married and dating. Megan Thee Stallion's under that boat too. All right? This is the problem with the feminist movement now. You have a lot of women out here that are fighting for women's rights, but at the same time, they lift up people like Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls, say Little Kim was a goat. Really? Like, that's nonsense when you think about it, all right? And then you have these other groups and organizations like OnlyFans. All right? OnlyFans is paying women to strip. They're paying women to have sex on camera. All right? Paying them, not strip club money like ones. I'm 20s, 50s, 100s. Women are making full-time careers off of OnlyFans. They were recently about to ban it, and I was on that petition to ban it. But somehow, some way, knowing the industry, they got it to go through. All right? And we can even go all the way to TikTok if you want to, too. The Bust It Challenge, all right? Like, ladies, you're dropping it low in your sexiest outfit for the world to see. There's nothing wrong with showing off your body. Cool, that's your morals, that's you. But if you're one of these women to claim respect, respect your mother, respect your grandmother, respect your father, respect your husband, your boyfriend, your son, your daughter. Like, why are you doing this? It's not about you at this point. You're representing your bloodline, your family. And then Cardi B with her duality self. All right. She created a song called WAP. I don't know if you guys saw the video when she was listening to WAP, her daughter walked in and she turned it off. Okay? People want to say, well, you just got to be better parents. No. She wants your kids to listen to it. She wants our young daughters, our young queens to listen to it. But when it's her kid, she doesn't want it to happen. Why? Because she knows. She knows what she's rapping about. All right? She wasn't born yesterday. She understands that the music that she is making is designed to devalue women, point blank, period. All right? And I know some of the ladies in the comments are going to say, well, maybe you're just insecure. Well, maybe how come men can't? We're not talking about the men right now. We're gonna get to that. I'm talking about our queens. You have a certain amount of dignity and respect that you need to have for yourself. And that's not me saying that. That's from God. All right? God demands that of his queens. You're supposed to be the mothers of the earth, not the sluts of the earth, not the hoes, not the thoughts, not the groupies. You're supposed to be queens, not pieces of meat, man. Like I've never seen something like this. I'm all for women liberation. I'm all for it. But when people like Amber Rose and others push this agenda on the masses and women who fight for women's rights don't speak up, it bothers me. But that's pretty much a wrap of the current topic. I hope everybody enjoyed the comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll start to talk about the men's on the next show. Peace.